is Persh Roy, and today me and my team, the Green Giants, want to tell you more about the PlantBox. But to understand what the PlantBox is, let me tell you a little bit more about the light bulb. The light bulb was a simplistic invention. You flick a switch and there you go, you get light. It was very simple, but it brightened the world. It revolutionized it. This is what our approach is with the PlantBox, to revolutionize the world. But how do we do it? What is the idea behind it? And where can you actually apply this PlantBox? To tell you more about the idea behind the PlantBox is to keep your plants safe from pests and climatical issues. It will keep your plant safe from anything that hits against it. You just keep it outside, anywhere in your backyard, and it will be fine. Personal use is not the only area where the PlantBox can be applied. When it is scaled up, it can also be used in agriculture. Agriculture is a huge field and it is a very important field. But unfortunately, 20 to 30% of crops die out every single year globally. Why is that? Because of pests and climatical issues. There is where our PlantBox comes in. It will help these crops grow to their full potential and give them what they need. And that's why we believe the PlantBox is a great invention. Furthermore, it can also be used in research purposes and educational purposes. Did you know, for example, the plant sensor is being developed to detect nuclear attacks and other blast attacks? Furthermore, it is also can be used in climate change. Climate change is a huge factor, and the plants that save us against climate change are dying out. This is where our PlantBox comes in. It will help these plants adapt to the climate with the artificial environment. This is why we think the PlantBox is a great idea. It is an idea. This is what you have to keep in your mind. And there are many more appliances where the PlantBox can be used. This is just some examples of it. To show you one appliance case, we have made an animation. Enjoy.
This is Parsh. He loves plants, but he's always busy and can't enjoy his free time because it feels like work. People like him always are trying to do their best for our society. Sadly, Sparsh has problems with those he struggles like every of us. He hardly can take care of his plant because there always is so much to do. It almost died away many times, but now the plant is injured by insects and there is no hope of regaining health. Sparsh leaves with the dead plant and buries it. A good friend recommended him to visit a store for electric plant automatic boxes. He told him that life still goes on. He decides to buy one PlantBox in the shop. Sparsh thinks of new possibilities, ways and paths he will walk on. Then he buys the PlantBox. As he leaves, he also notices the shop assistant is the manager, who is a nice guy. 2 weeks later, Sparsh not only has overwhelmed his pain of losing his precious plant. We hope that you're a tough guy like Sparsh.
Now, after this wonderful animation, there are still some questions that need to be answered. Like, what are the features of the PlantBox? One of the main features is the auto watering system that the PlantBox incorporates. This is there so that you can adjust the timings via app when the plant should be watered, and then you can also adjust how much water the plant needs. This will then be applied every single day of the month or even year. Then there is also artificial sunlight. It is there to provide sunlight during bad weather conditions. Plants often die out because they don't get enough sunlight. That's why we have one high-powered LED that will directly act as an artificial sun. Then there is also the open and close function roof. This roof is there so that your plant is safe against hailstorms and floods. Would also like to add that the open and close feature would not be added for agricultural use. Instead, we would have a isolated area with ventilation inside so that we can prevent infect manifestations and other things.
The PlantBox also incorporates advanced technologies like hydroponic watering, which waters the plant directly on its roots to maximize outcome and minimize water consumption. Also having high tech with wind circulation through a ventilator to avoid mold on plants and any other diseases. And at last, including advanced battery technology using LiFePO4 lithium batteries as power source.
So this is a prototype of the plant box. Well, it is not really finished yet, but you can see some of the top features that the plant box has. Here I want to demonstrate some of the appliances that the plant box has. Furthermore, you can see here that there is a 3700K LED right here, which is good enough for plant photosynthesis. Here we have a solar panel that gives out approximately 30 watts. 30 watts is enough to power this system and have extra energy to even charge up my battery in a single day. Here we have some of the water pumps, and here we have a lipo battery. Here is another water pump. And now we are going to test the plant box when I put some water on top of the rain sensor. Now as you can see that the protection lid has gone up to protect against hails. This is because the rain sensor has been triggered. You can also see that the water here is being filled up by the cardboard box. I hope this shows to you that our plant boxes has a realistic approach and can be made in the close near future, giving maybe a time span of 1 to 2 years.
We expect to reach out to a whole target field of customers with our plant box from personal to agricultural use and even research and development. The plant box is a unique idea that has not been implicated yet, and we believe that it can make plant domes obsolete. Because of its environmental as well as economic benefits in agriculture, we believe to dominate a huge share of the plant industry worth billions of dollars. Because our product idea is highly customizable and scalable, the production of the plant box is on demand to avoid any obsolete inventory.
The PlantBox has a realistic approach in changing the world. I think it empowers the planet.